And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And New Year's Day, Greg, a time to turn the page and look ahead.
And hopefully to better days. A time for renewed hope and renewed commitments, and everybody's an optimist on the first of the year.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Lewis in at point. And for the Bucks, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Antetokounmpo out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Lewis against Holiday. Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
And he makes the first.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Now here's Middleton. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And here is Lewis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Goes up with the strike. And the rejection by Giannis. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton drives in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, how about the focus there? Middleton taking the contact well and then completes the drive with some style.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Holiday against Lewis. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Ingram. He had 25 points last game. Over Aldridge. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 7. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Pass to Alexander Walker. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. And here's Ingram from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Unloads from 9. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Holiday gets the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
There were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight. They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Williamson dishes to Lewis, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 11-point game. Stolen by Middleton.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Williamson outside. They could use a bucket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Tyronn Lewis Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Lewis. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And the rejection by Giannis. Giannis against Lewis. Back to Williamson. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Ingram against Middleton. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pelicans pull it in.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Devontae Graham's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Cavaliers. Holiday finds Giannis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And there's the pass to Williamson. And here is Ingram. Going inside. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson kicks to Green. Back to Williamson. It's all about it to Kumbo. Holiday with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Williamson, the pass to Graham. To the inside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Middleton. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. Hill passes to Lopez. He kicks it to Allen. Here he goes. And that one is off. Pelicans trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. Unloads. That one a little long, and it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Norrell. 9 points last game. Here's Lopez. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. New Orleans gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Graham against Allen. Graham kicks to Hayes. Pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the drive. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Hill with the jam.
That was pretty clever right there, knowing how to finish. And you knew the contact was coming from somewhere.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
New Orleans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Free throw drops for Hill. And the veteran marksman, George Hill, can still fire it from outside, can he, Brent?
Yeah, he's still a guy that understands the game. He has so much experience. He's still capable of knocking down big shots, and coaches still have confidence in him to be out on the floor and make the right play.
With the drive, the offensive rebound. Mora can't get it to go.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Hart with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Satoransky's checked in for Hernan Gomez.
Thomas Satoransky.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 16. New Orleans moving it around. He was all alone on that one.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Graham against Hill. Driving the lane. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Satoransky following the basket by George Hill. Here's Hayes. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Allen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Hill. He feeds it to Lopez. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. 2 on the clock. Launches a 3. That shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
First one falls for him. One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft. And not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's New Orleans with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They get the rebound. Portis can't throw it down with one hand.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
So here's Murphy. Elbow shot. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
See the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for, so right now I can see a lot of plays.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Bucks, Portis is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Milwaukee leading by 12. Hood deciding where to go with it. Pass to Connaughton. Fires from 14, and the Bucks miss again. Hard bounce pass, and stolen by Hood. Here's Connaughton, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Garrett Temple has checked in for Marshall, and Lewis subbed in for Hart. So it's the Bucks now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Hill, no good. And so Satoransky will bring it up for New Orleans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Temple, the pass to Satoransky. Over Hood. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Milwaukee leading by 12. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Temple. Here's Hayes. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The pass to Hood. From outside the arc. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Lewis outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Back to Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Hayes. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Satoransky. Outside Aldridge. Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Pelicans trail by 12. Lewis kicks to Valanciunas. Ingram against Aldridge. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks leading by 10. Holiday passes it to DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Giannis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lewis kicks to Williamson. Into the lane. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
His first personal
yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, just 4 to shoot. Over Holiday, and it's Williamson missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. Holiday against Williamson. Middleton looking it over. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Lewis passes to Williamson. Back to Lewis. Holiday with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. New Orleans making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand, GA. I admit it. Do you see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Lewis. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now here's Williamson. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Graham, the pass to Williamson. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Williamson. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Grayson Allen.
Milwaukee leading by 10. And Holiday, here we go. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drives in. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Stripped away. Now here's Graham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Antetokounmpo against Williamson. On the wing, Holiday. Allen outside. The Bucks getting another chance here. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. He gets that one. Ingram's got his third bucket of the night.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Middleton outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
There's so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA. And Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Now here is Holiday. Can't get it to fall. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Allen outside. The pass to Nora. Now here's Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Allen.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Bucks leading by 6. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's Nora. He's covered by Ingram. A wide open look here for Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got 7.
And Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Alexander Walker passes to Graham. Over Holiday. That one wide left. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game, on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Drew Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here.
this quarter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Marshall comes in for Ingram. And Satoransky subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. Here's Satoransky. Passes to Hart. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hayes. And again, New Orleans has no luck. There's the feed to Allen. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Back to Graham. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Holiday. Pelicans pull it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here's Hart. Covered by Hood. Hart, no good. Bucks leading by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Connaughton kicks to Hill. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here is Satoransky. Jacks up a 3, and no good in the last second attempt this time.
George Hill, phenomenal instincts defensively, and did a great job of challenging to throw that shooter off.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down again. They're not even 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for New Orleans right now, Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Lewis in at the point. It's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. Giannis high post. Goes up to the stripe. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Middleton. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the dish to Lewis. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by DiVincenzo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Aldridge. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lewis passes to Ingram. Inside, here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got his second bucket tonight.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Giannis, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter. Lewis passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing. Bucks leading by 15. Middleton outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple of seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason. Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Alexander Walker. Now Williamson. Antetokounmpo defending the 10-footer. And that one goes long.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And again, the Bucks miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Williamson against Middleton. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Ingram. Here's Alexander Walker. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Valanciunas. And that one drops.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the layup. Ingram's got 9.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. That one's not going to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Williamson against DiVincenzo. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Holiday. There's the drive. Comes up empty down low. Pelicans trail by 13. Kicks to Lewis. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lewis. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Holiday. 11 points in the game. Here's Aldridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think the length of Aldridge is hard to deal with. He's effective at using it to get those kind of calls.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
That free throw good from Aldridge.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Allen's checked in for Drew Holiday. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Graham with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Allen, right side. Now the pass to Aldridge. Over Murphy. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. That misses off the backboard. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Graham kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Graham. Misses from short range. Milwaukee leading by 14. For 3, Middleton. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
So for the Pelicans, Marshall comes in for Valanciunas, and Hart subbed in for Garrett Temple. Graham surveying the floor. Driving inside, and Graham throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Graham, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. It'll be his second foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pelicans trail by 12. Passes it to Hayes. A rebound by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Portis finds Lopez. Outside Hill. Murphy against Portis. Over Murphy. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Satoransky's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He kicks to Graham. Shoots over Portis. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, leading by 12. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Pelicans trail by 12. Now Graham. Good. Graham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Timeout called the Bucks. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Now here is Hill, who's got 5.
New Orleans foul.
Milwaukee making a switch.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for your Bucks. Myers Leonard. Rodney Hood.
Hill up top. Graham defending. Shot clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Satoransky. Hayes finds Satoransky. Shoots over Leonard.
There's some good commitment from Myers Leonard on defense there. Gets his hands up and swats that one away.
Hill passes to Hood. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Hart. No good from Connaughton.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now, here is Hill. 5 points in the game. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Marshall. .135 left in the third. Hill passes to Portis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Now here's Hart. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Outside Hood. He takes it in. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Valanciunas who's checked in for New Orleans.
Valanciunas.
.59 seconds left to play here in the third. Portis kicks to Hood. 4 on the clock. For 3, Hill. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hart the pass to Graham. For the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Connaughton. Satoransky covering.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here is Graham. He's got 6. Back to Valanciunas. Shoots over Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes, and what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pelicans trail by 8. Holiday out there with George Hill. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Hill against Lewis. Rebounded by Hart.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Feeds to Hayes. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Here's Hart. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 8. Outside Hill. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lewis against Hill. And stolen by Portis. Pass break, Milwaukee. Hill leading the charge. Portis can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 8. Ingram outside. Pass to Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And the Bucks with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Leonard. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hill. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker comes in for Josh Hart. Hayes hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Takes it from 10. Nice shot by Portis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Lewis passes to Williamson. Here's Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes. Both free throws good for Ingram.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
And Holiday kicks to Aldridge. Here's Portis. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lewis with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And stolen by Portis. 4-on-3 break. Holiday the pass to Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pelicans trail by 10. There's the pass to Williamson. Portis against Ingram. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. Giannis, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And a change for the Pelicans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Alexander Walker passes to Ingram. Kicks it to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Passes it to Williamson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Holiday with it. On the wing, Giannis. Middleton outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 13.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
To end the run, here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley.
When you just look at the box score right now, he's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ingram on the mark with the 15-footer.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 14. Lewis on the wing, guarded by Holiday. That's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Portis kicks to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Outside Portis. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ingram dishes to Lewis. Pass to Williamson. The pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Shoots over DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
Shooting for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. The Bucks making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo to the middle. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Now the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
We've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Let me see if we have enough to get it done.
Thanks so much, David. Driving the lane, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Alexander Walker. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 17-point game. Lewis kicks to Ingram. Passes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Zion Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
DiVincenzo finds Aldridge. Middleton outside. Holiday left side. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bucks lead by 18.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Aldridge, wide open, he fires. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in.
Pelicans substitution. Devontae Graham.
Pelicans trail by 16. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Beyond the arc. And DiVincenzo is good for three. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. From deep. And DiVincenzo is good for three. DiVincenzo's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Graham with the drive. Takes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Look from Holiday. They get it again.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11 frame, he's so big, that helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Now here's Graham, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Free throw, no good for Williamson.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Milwaukee leading by 18. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, at 7 feet tall and a 7'5" wingspan, Aldridge usually gets a clean shot off inside or gets fouled.
Aldridge taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
Zion Williamson at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Williamson. Milwaukee with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Middleton. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Staying confident in the paint, Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Up top, Graham, guarded by Holiday. Graham, the pass to Ingram. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday against Graham. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Ingram against Middleton. The 15-footer, and the shot goes in. Ingram's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Giannis.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
The wing jumper off target. And the Pelicans with possession here. Alexander Walker passes to Williamson. For 3, Ingram. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
Outside Holiday. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.